Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Juju and today we're going to be doing a natural everyday type look using the Carli Bybel palette, the original. I do have the deluxe, but I just think it's super versatile. It has a lot of mattes, shimmers. You can do a lot of different looks with it. We're going to start by prepping our skin. We're going to use the Urban Decay B6 vitamin-infused complexion prep spray. We are prepped. For foundation, I'm actually going to use a Tinted Moisturizer. So today I'm going to be using the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is the Broad Spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen, or it has a sunscreen in it. And it's super lightweight, it's really nice, it actually covers pretty well. They say it has lightweight, flawless coverage. Two shades, Nude and Sand. I have to kind of mix them and see what matches me. I currently have a little bit of a tan. For this product, that is a lot. A little goes a long way. I'm just gonna dot it all over our face. Now that that's put on, we're gonna kind of conceal and highlight. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me in the color 20 Sand. It's on my pants now too. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of a triangle underneath my eye, a little bit on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then a little bit on my chin. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush. I'm actually using a brush for its intended purpose. And I'm going to start with my nose and my forehead and chin area, because if you let your concealer sit on your skin for a little bit and it dries down a bit, you're going to get a little bit more coverage out of it. And then I took my concealer a little bit onto my eyelid to kind of prime my eyelids. I don't really use an eyeshadow primer. Okay. So now we're just gonna set my face. I'm gonna use the Real Techniques contour brush. I really like this brush. It's really fluffy, but it's also dense and dirty. I'm gonna be using the Rimmel Transparent Stay Matte. It's well loved. It's a good powder. It's really affordable. It does the job. I'm not overly oily. I have pretty normal skin, I'd say. And then I like to take it on my eyelids too to set the concealer. And that's it. I don't really do anything special with my powder. And because I want to keep this look kind of natural, I don't really want to contour. I'm going to bronze tour. I don't know who coined that. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade, I don't know, it just says bronzer. I know there's two shades. I think this is the darker shade. I'm not totally sure. And a e.l.f. complexion brush. Just kind of boop, 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 and then tap off the excess. And when I'm bronze touring, I kind of suck in a little bit, I smile a little, because I use it as a blush, contour, and bronzer all in one, because I like to keep it natural products. Like I want to keep minimal products on my face. So we're gonna suck in, smile, and bronze tour. And I like to drag it up a little bit into my temple area and over my forehead, because it makes you look all bronzy and sun-kissed. It makes you look really healthy. And we're gonna take a little bit and kind of go right underneath our jawline. Another thing I like to do is kind of bronze tour my nose, and I have another brush, but I feel like just using this one. A tip is to just kind of pinch your brush and it makes it a little bit thinner. But when you do that, it becomes more dense. So you want to be careful with the amount of product you're putting on your brush. We're just going to go down the sides of our nose to kind of scoop it out and add a little bit more definition, a little bit more bronze to the face, and kind of warm up your overall look. And that's pretty much it for the bronzing. So for today's eye look, we're going to keep it natural and we're going to be using the Carli Bybel palette. I really like this top row. This top row is my favorite row. It's my most used row. So to start our eye look today, I'm going to be taking a Coastal Scents 12 brush. That's straight too. I'm going to take the lightest color in this Carli Bybel palette, the top row, first shade. And we're gonna apply this to our lid to help mattify it and brighten the overall eye. And if you want to take this color just into the inner corner for now to keep that area bright. Alright, and now we're gonna use the Morphe B8 brush. It's a small pencil brush. I love this brush. We're gonna go in with the second darkest mauve shade right here, and we're gonna focus this on our lower lash line. And this doesn't have to be super neat. I'm gonna be blending out later. So now it should look something like this. It looks a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. That's okay. It all comes together. I'm gonna go into that darkest mauve shade. Well, it's kind of more purple now, I guess, at this point. It's not mauve anymore, right? And we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna keep it kind of closer to the lash line as much as we can and more towards the outer edge of our eye. Just like that. And now to blend it all in so we can avoid this kind of like weird, I just messed up my eyeliner type look. We're gonna go into that middle shade in the top row, my favorite. I'm gonna dip into that and this mauve shade. We're gonna be using one of the ColourPop brushes. I'm not really sure what this brush is, it has no name on it. Take those colors and this is what we're gonna do in our crease. We're gonna kind of go right underneath our crease, not directly into the crease, and we're gonna kind of blend everything together, which is gonna give us a really easy transition. And just like that. Alright, now underneath our eyes, we're gonna go back to the Morphe B18 brush, the pencil brush, and we're gonna use the second darkest and darkest mauve shades, and we're gonna use those very lightly underneath our eyes, focusing it on the outer corners and dragging it ever so slightly in. So we're gonna be mixing those two shades, tapping out the excess. And a tip for this is actually to put your mirror up and look up into it because it'll allow you to see the natural contours of your eye better. Just like that. You don't want to add too much because, like I said, it's supposed to be natural. And packing on color underneath your eye helps to keep your concealer from creasing throughout the day. And it makes your eyes look a little bit bigger, a little bit more sultry. And if you have any fallout, use your powder brush since we already powdered, and we're just gonna brush that away. Very easy. For inner corner highlight, we're gonna be using the first shade in the bottom row. It's kind of a champagne-y color. We're gonna be using this Real Techniques accent brush. So we're gonna go and highlight our inner corner just a little bit, keeping it natural. How many times can I say natural in this tutorial? Now if you want, this is optional, I'm extra so I'm doing it. Using that same color and the same brush, we're gonna highlight our brow bone, just slightly. So I do my makeup in like a weird order. Instead of doing my mascara, my eyebrows, and then setting my face, I'm gonna set my face, put on highlighter, then do my eyebrows, and then mascara. And I have good reasoning for this. So to set my face, I'm gonna use the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is the peach scent. For highlighter today, we're gonna use the Peach Glow, the Laura Geller Peach Glow, yeah. Laura Geller, the Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator. I'm gonna be using my Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush, and we're just gonna. And I like to do this when my skin's slightly wet from the setting spray, just so the highlighter sticks a little bit more. We're gonna do a little bit down our nose. We're gonna do that pinching trick that I told you guys or showed you guys earlier. And that's what we're gonna do for our nose. We're just gonna go down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the tip, and then keep blending right here. A little bit on my chinny chin chin. Right on my cupid's bow. I kind of just go crazy with the highlighter. Pretty much everywhere on my face. And now I'm going to take my bronzer brush without any excess product, and I'm going to kind of go around the edges of where I put my highlighter to blend it all in, and so there's like no harsh edges with the highlighter. And now I'm going to do my eyebrow gel. Brow Drama by Maybelline. This is like their first, it was their first one. It's not that good. I'm just trying to finish it because it's the Brow Precise, has a little fibers, and I feel like that actually makes my eyebrows look even like bushier, and I kind of like that bushy look in the front. So to get that with this with brow gels, I just kind of brush them towards the center of my face in the front and then up just like that. This is almost done. Yay. I love finishing products. It feels so good. And I like to do this step after my highlighter because as you see, or as you saw, I drag my highlighter in the C shape on my face, and it can coat my eyebrows. So if I just put my gel, then I do my highlighter, it can stick to that, and then it just looks like my eyebrows are like ashy and cakey, and it's weird, and it does not look good. For mascara, we're going to be using two different mascaras. The first mascara we're going to be using is the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. It has a pretty unique brush. It looks like that. I'm doing the YouTuber thing. This is my first video. Be nice, guys. So it has like this half brush thing going on, but it works so good. You guys are about to like witness the magic. It's phenomenal. And then I use the Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte for my bottom lashes because this brush is kind of narrower and thinner, and I have naturally pretty long eyelashes on both ends. So if I use a bulkier brush on my bottom lashes, it just gets everywhere. It's a mess. No good, no bueno. مش ممتاز يعني. Now, another tip for when you're putting on your mascara to kind of keep it from getting on everything, when you're doing your top lashes, you want to put your mirror underneath your face and look down and put your mascara on. Okay. So you guys can see that's literally one coat of this mascara, and you can see what a difference it makes. It makes my eyelashes look so good. It's so black, it's so lengthening and volumizing, and I like my lashes to be a little chunky. And that's the finished look. I hope you like it, and I hope you learned something. So like, subscribe, comment, let me know what kind of looks you want.